We did, yeah. Earlier today, that was in Baltimore County along Dogwood Road, and that was the second time actually that we stopped to ask someone if they were okay. Before that, we were in the Woodlawn area. There was a car stalled on a hill there, and we had to pull over, ask that driver if he was okay. He said he was scared. He was calling his work and telling them that he was no longer coming, and he was trying to figure out a way to get off of that hill. The other incident you mentioned with the stalled car along Dogwood Road, that one we had to call law enforcement and actually ask them to help that car as well. We'll hear more about that in a second. We'll hear from the folks that were in the car at that time. But right now I want to show you what we're seeing. We're here along 29. We're headed towards the Columbia area. We just got off of 70 West, and we were on 70 West early this morning, and it was quite bad at that hour, honestly. We had to take it really slow. We saw some improvement when we were just on 70 West, but still, of course, you have to go quite slow. Here on 29, you're still seeing a coating here on the roads, but we're able to make it by pretty smoothly here. We're going about 35 miles per hour right now, and I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a vehicle in front of us. They do have their hazards on, their flashers on. We've seen a lot of that this morning as people have tried to make their way through these conditions safely. I want to get to that video though from Baltimore County. So what you're about to see is video from the intersection of Windsor Mill Road and Woodlawn Drive. That's where we saw a lot of cars sliding down, slipping and sliding, even crashing into each other at one point, trying to get up and down the hill there along Windsor Mill Road. And then that's when we came across the folks along Dogwood Road that I just told you about. An Uber driver forced to swerve off of the road to avoid a sliding car that was coming towards him. And here's what his passenger, who was in the back seat, had to say about the situation.
It was hazardous conditions, trying to see. Just really scary. I would advise if you can stay in, to please stay in today, because it's not worth it, and we're stuck in the ditch.
Now, like I said, we were able to call law enforcement to help those folks get out of that ditch, so they are okay. But it's just a reminder, as everyone has been saying, if you can stay home, you really should, because it's unpredictable, right? Some parts, like what we're looking at right here, this looks manageable, but some parts that we've hit, we've slipped and slided a little bit. We've we've watched people get stuck and also slide as well. So it's really hard to determine what you'll come across if you do decide to venture out. And so that's why folks are asking you to stay home today if you can. Now, even though this is a headache for some people, there are others who are having fun in the snow day, right? So we met two little kids in Ellicott City. They were sledding down a hill, having the time of their life this snow day. Their little puppy, Zeke, it's his first snow day. So some folks are enjoying the snow day, but again, you really just want to be safe if you're heading here on the roads. For now, reporting live from Live Drive 11, I'm Brianna Ross. Now back to you all.